Hello, good morning everyone. In today's video, we'll be talking about N8n. N8n is a platform that allows us to build AI-based workflows. So we'll be looking at in this video series, we'll be looking at three separate use cases of these workflow. One is a chat-based workflow, the other is a chat-based workflow with backend support, and third one is a chat-based workflows with human agent if needed. Now let's look at the original chat-based support. So before we start, N8n can be is available in three different format. First is you have their cloud platform. Second is you can run N8n locally, and the last is you can run N8n locally on Docker image and self-host it. So today I'll be showing running N8n locally. I have not hosted it; it is running on my local host. So for that, you need to install. Let me just bring that up. Basically, you'll be running it through npm. This is a guide on how you can run N8n locally. Okay, so I have my N8n instance running over here. You can see. Now here I go, and this is my local. I'm just gonna create that again. Gonna go localhost. If you're new to N8n, it is gonna ask you to, create an account, and your account on localhost is nowhere related to the account you'll have online. So that is not going to be a problem. So over here you can create workflows, and you also have to add credentials. Okay. So here I have added credentials for SOAP AI. You'll see why this is basically an online searching tool. Then OpenAI to use large language, to use GPT and so on. And also Olama to use any local large language models I want to test out. Now let's look at a chat-based LLM. So this is a chat-based LLM with like AI to workflow with one tool, which is the SERP AI. So now what exactly is SERP AI? SERP API, sorry. So SERP API is a Google Search AI APIs. It will allow your agent to search something. Now, the way this would work is this is my start node. When a chat message is received, I'm going to use an AI agent which uses OpenAI chat model. Here I can configure which model I want it to use, which credentials I want it to use. You have all the model options. I'm just going to use mini because that's nice. Then you have a buffer and then you have a tool. One of the tools to your large language model is the SERP API. And now in the OpenAI tool, in the AI agent, I have specified the prompt as take from previous input. Okay. Now I can invoke the chart. I'm just gonna start the chart. Begin with Berkshire. In year 2023. Here you can see you have your logs, and this is it received this much dividend from Coca-Cola Holding. And here you can see in this run, it invoked everything. It invoked the OpenAI model, the Berkshire, the window buffer, and the sub API. If I click on sub API, you can see this is what it responded. It searched online and this is what it responded. Now the message it received was how much was this was received. This was passed to sub API. It searched it, gave it to our LLM, and then we got the final response. So this is how you can base a chat-based, agent workflow using N8n, where your N8n is running locally. You can do the same thing globally. You can do the same thing on the hosted N8n, hosted N8n. but I'll be showing that with the other two use cases, that is the human in loop as well as the backend integration. The primary reason I'm not doing those locally is like some prerequisite steps for those are to have OAuth based authentication enabled on Google, and that is only going to take place if you have an SSL, if you have an HTTPS site. That is a requirement on Google Cloud side and not N8n side. So I'll be showing that over there. Thank you for joining.